Besides KiwiRail's infrequent service from Palmerston North to New Plymouth, which only runs on weekdays, there's not much happening on the 3-foot 6-inch gauge lines in the Taranaki region. But thanks to the efforts of the Waitara Railway Preservation Society, who saved the old branch line from Lepperton to Waitara, punters have still got the opportunity to go for a train ride when they're in the area, and there's no mainline excursions coming. The Society has been running passenger services for 21 years now, and they normally operate public excursions on the first and third Sunday of each month, departing at 11 AM and 1:30 PM from a section of track just behind the New World supermarket. Further details about the railway can be found on the Society's website, links in the description. We arrived in Waitara to find the train already parked behind the supermarket. The star of the show today is WG Bagnall 060 diesel shunter number 3144, built in 1958, and she had a very short train consisting of A56536, a classic 56-foot passenger coach built in 1939, and another vehicle whose classification and number I couldn't work out. The latter is unique in that she's a former freight wagon rebuilt by the Society into a mobile open-air viewing platform. Similar in concept to KiwiRail's AKV vans, which you can see on the Northern Explorer, Transalpine and Coastal Pacific. Indeed, this open-air viewing coach proved very popular with the passengers as we went along the branch. The locomotive is often referred to, and indeed labelled, as Portland 11, and she looks identical to the New Zealand Railway's Bagnall DSA, but shouldn't be referred to as a DSA because she never worked for NZR. WG Bagnall, of Stafford, England, built 12 locomotives to this design. 10 of them became part of NZR's DSA class, while the other 2 worked up in Portland, and became the Cement Works numbers 10 and 11. Fortunately, number 10 was also preserved, and is now owned by the Whangarei Steam and Model Railway Club. Incidentally, the club's motive power roster is mostly locomotives that came from the cement works at Portland. Before the introduction of the larger open wagon in April 2023, the Society used NAK 6078, a 4-wheel wagon modified for the same open-air viewing purposes. When I last visited the railway in March 2021, and for the longest time, they couldn't run the locomotive around the train in Lepperton, so she had to shove the train up the branch. Following track upgrades in Lepperton, it's now possible for a locomotive to run around her train at both ends of the Waitara branch. With a decent number of passengers on board, Portland 11 left Waitara on time for her first run of the day to Lepperton. The railway climbs a steep 1 in 40 gradient just outside the town. Apparently, this is the steepest grade on a preserved railway in New Zealand, but I thought that honour went to the Western Springs Railway up in Auckland.
Yeah.
Roughly halfway along the line, we run through the middle of the Society's yard in Brixton. This is where the rolling stock is stored and maintained, and for whatever reason, there's a fully restored station building here instead of in Waitara. There was an unexpected meeting with standard railcar RM31 as Portland 11 arrived in Lepperton. The railcar and locomotive even exchanged greetings, in a way. Soon after the railcar passed by, Portland 11 ran around her train for the return trip to Waitara.
Around because you get to Temenui, it's a junction like this, and then you're going the other way, you see. Oh, right, yeah.
Besides the railway sidings at Brixton, another highlight of the journey is this bridge across the Waitara stream. Oddly enough, there are some wagon bodies down there, and I think they're used to help support the bridge, but don't quote me on that. After a round trip lasting at least 1 hour and 20 minutes, Portland 11 arrived back in Waitara with plenty of time to spare before her second passenger run. Once all the passengers had disembarked, the locomotive propelled her train across Whitaker Street to run around at the nearby loop. The section where the train stops to take on passengers is essentially a long head shunt. And thus ends my coverage on the Waitara branch line. It was a good run with the coaches not feeling too cramped, even with all the punters on board, and the staff were as friendly as they always are on these heritage railways. Riding along the Waitara branch is a good way to spend some time if you're ever in the Taranaki region.